Hi students, I hope all of you are fine there. As we all know, this academic year we are going to a new mode of learning, that is online classes. Today I am going to handle 10th standard ICT textbook. ICT means Information and Communication Technology. Look at your textbook. First lesson, the world of designing. Let me take you the world of designing through this lesson. First, you can see a beautiful image in your text. Surely your 10th standard textbook is welcoming you with a tea. Can you see? It's a wonderful picture. Just below that image, an invitation is there. What this invitation says? Kudumbashree unit has started a coffee shop. They wanted to give a logo in the banner of their advertisement. How would you prepare a logo? One condition is there, the picture or the image should be in SVG format. They only need SVG format images. Why they need SVG image? That's a question. SVG is a format of an image. I think you know different format: SVG, PNG, JPG. Many formats are there. What is the difference among these formats? Really, in this notice, the Kudumbashree unit need an SVG format image. I am going to say the difference between SVG image and other images. What is SVG? SVG means scalable vector images. If we use SVG images, the clarity would not be lost. Some reason is there. While we are doing a work in vector graphics software, the software considers only 2 points. Then colors are filled in between these points. So it would be a beautiful picture. While we are zooming SVG images, the clarity would not be lost. But in PNG images, what happens? While we are zooming the images, the clarity would be lost. The reason is that the computer system only consider many minute squares. While we are zooming these squares, we can see many big squares in the screen. You are very much familiar with GIMP software last year. In GIMP software, raster images are there. All the images are raster images. So raster images are not clear. While we are zooming raster images, what happens? The clarity will be lost. But in this year, we are learning another software, Inkscape. Inkscape is a free editing software. Many editing softwares are there. Example, GIMP, Carbon, Adobe Illustrator, Corel Draw. As I told you earlier, this year we are going through the software named Inkscape. How would you open this software? Application, Graphics, Inkscape. That is the way of opening Inkscape software. While you are opening, you can see a window. In this window, left side you can see a toolbox. Many tools are there. On the top, menu bar is there. Down, color palette is there. First, we can discuss toolbox. In the toolbox, many tools are there. Transform tool, rectangle tool, circle tool, gradient tool, then tool for changing notes, text tool. These all tools help to make your picture beautiful and interesting. Mainly your textbook says about gradient tool. Using gradient tool, we can combine two colors. That means it brings an effect of 3D. A 3D effect will create this combination of different colors. For this purpose, we are using the tool gradient tool. As I told earlier, we are going to make a logo for a coffee shop. While we are making a logo, what are the things to be added or included in logo? Can you tell me? A teapot, some text, background images. Many things can be added in logo. Same way, we have to make a wonderful logo for a coffee shop. For this purpose, first we have to make a teacup and a saucer. Let's make a saucer first. How would you make a saucer? It's very easy for you using this Inkscape software. Circle tool is there. That's very important tool for making saucers. So let me take you to the computer. Let's open Inkscape software. Click on application, graphics, Inkscape vector graphics editor. This is the window of Inkscape. This area can be used for drawing pictures. If you want to remove the border of this canvas, click on File, Document Properties. Just remove the tick mark here. Now the area is blank. Then we want to bring a circle. As a part of making logos, first we have to make a saucer. So select Create Circles tool, click on it, draw an oval shaped circle. Before that, fill and stroke. There is a tool, there is a menu, fill and stroke here. Just click on fill and stroke. This menu is very important in Inkscape software. If you want to remove the fill color, just click no paint option. If you want to change the color, just click on flat color, then change the color. Then stroke paint. Stroke means the border area, stroke. If you want to remove, no paint can be used. To change stroke, to change the color of the stroke, just click here. Now the width of the stroke is very narrow, so we can use this menu, stroke style. If you want to maximize the stroke, just give the measurement or size. If you want to remove stroke, click on stroke, then remove. Okay, then now we want to make a saucer. So color is selected. Now we need a 3D effect for the saucer. For making 3D effect of our image, we can use gradient tool. Gradient tool is here. Click on the arrow mark, gradient. Then just click and drag. Two options are there in gradient
tool, linear gradient, radial gradient. What is the difference between linear gradient and radial gradient? Now we used linear gradient option of gradient tool. Now let's give radial gradient to this image. Click on radial gradient. Then we can see the radial effect of the gradient tool. If you want to change the color, just click on the center, then select the color, then next click the next node and give the color. Okay, now we want to take another circle. For this purpose we can take the duplicate of this image. For that, click on edit menu, click on duplicate. A duplicate circle is here now. Make it small, then keep in the middle of the first circle. Then let's make one more circle. Again, click on edit, duplicate, make it small, arrange the small circle just below the second circle. We have to bring this circle the bottom of all circles. So click on object menu, then lower to bottom. Now the small circle is at the bottom of all circles. So we want to make these all images as a group. So just click and drag. Just click and drag like this. So all circles are selected. Then go to object menu, click on group. Now all images are in a group. So we can move these images anywhere. If you want to move this image to anywhere, it's very easy for you. Now the saucer is ready. Okay, now we want to save the image in students folder. So click on file menu, then save as. In home, a folder 10th A is given. Just double click and open it. The name of the student Adil. So Adil had made a folder. So click on Adil. Then name can be given here, souccer.svg. SVG is the format of the image that was made in Inkscape software. So click on save. So the image is saved in the name of saucer. So here we made saucer, then we have to make a teacup. That can be seen in next video.